It has only been a day and Grand Theft Auto 6's trailer hit 10 million views on YouTube, which is actually exceeding GTA 5's already. But what is a good GTA trailer without some controversy? Apparently on the Tate brothers podcast, they were asked if they had ever played Grand Theft Auto 6 before, and it gets pretty cringy.
New GTA 6 is out. Have you ever played any GTA? This is a genuine question. I've never played any of them.
I
Good answer.
believe that I played the first one. That's like a top-down, bird's-eye view kind of 2D game without any real graphic violence back when I was maybe 10 or 11 or 12, whenever it came out. I do recall that. But you know what? I'm going to speak about GTA 6 while you're on the topic.
Yeah, please speak on the thing you said you don't really know much about.
Video games aren't necessarily evil. But, you know, I remember when video games, because I'm very old. I'm an old man. I remember you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know what is. I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers. I just don't think that's good for society. With all the amazing graphics and engines and whatever people put into these video games, I feel like you could create a better objective with the game, you know? Maybe you are the police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop
Sorry, carry on.
criminals.
Sorry.
Okay.
So just to start off, he just admitted that he played this game, Grand Theft Auto 1, when he was 10 years old.
Under the age of 18.
You played this game, which does have violence. Just because it's not like super high quality violence doesn't mean that this game wasn't violent. Like in the time, this game was like a problem. We got governments involved with this game when it first came out. And it caused a lot of similar controversy and backlash that we have right now for the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. It's the same thing, dude. Just because you played it with lesser graphics when you were 10 doesn't mean that you weren't a 10-year-old playing Grand Theft Auto.
You used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know.
You don't know shit about video games when the first game that you have to call out that has like a good guy in it is Mario.
I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers.
Yeah, bro, neither is ESRB, because you're not allowed to buy this game if you're not 18 years old or above. In fact, the ESRB rating system pulled Grand Theft Auto off the shelves at one point for San Andreas and made them fix the game and put it back on the shelves to make it M for mature to actually be even accessible in stores like GameStop. And if you're younger than that playing it, then it's a parental issue, which is probably the bigger picture of everything, right? It's always the parental issue. And it's not secular just to video games. It's literally just about any form of entertainment. Watch Sopranos. They could watch Goodfellas. They could literally watch a documentary about Ed Gein ripping someone's face off and stapling it to his own face if they wanted to. Entertainment doesn't always have to be about the good guy or the bad guy. Sometimes it's just like there to entertain you. I don't know if it was like a virtue signal to like digital police, but like there's also a lot of digital people in the game that you can be very violent towards as well. Any Grand Theft Auto player that saw that South Beach, Miami scene, first thing that they did was like, wow, look at all those people. They look amazing. Like, look at these graphics, how diverse they look. This is incredible. The second thing that they thought was, I hope there's a minigun in this game, because I don't care if it's a cop. I don't care if it's a person. I'm just trying to go out here and create chaos. That's okay if that's what entertains them, as long as they're a good person outside of the game when they turn it off. There's a lot of people in this world that probably are great people in real life, but want to be the bad guy playing a video game to escape the reality. There's the reverse. There's a lot of bad people out there that want to play the good guy for once and escape reality from being an asshole and actually play somebody like Mario rescuing the purity of the princess. So at the end of the day, there's just good people and there's good parenting and there's already these systems in place. It's just kind of weird that him and Elon Musk, going as far as like Elon Musk saying he tried to play Grand Theft Auto, but it required shooting police officers in an opening scene and he couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm sure the pixels are going to give you an FYP card, bro. We're all really happy for you. You're such a good model citizen. To where Ian Miles Still Gray said, I'm glad shooting cops in Cyberpunk 2077 is completely optional. Never finished GTA 5 either. And then, of course, Elon actually audited him by mistake. And even though he was trying to say, hey, I agree with you, he got completely exposed. And it says Ian Miles has written up to 255 Game Rant articles covering GTA 5, including descriptions of personally killing and invading virtual police and in the single player mode. So he actually kind of either got exposed for either lying about his take or lying in his articles. Either way, it just makes him sound like a big fat lie. Can you watch a movie that allows it? Can you watch a cartoon that allows it? Can you watch a TV show that allows it? Can you read a book that allows it? Like, that's where your moral compass is, guys. They're pixels. They're literally pixels. It's fine. And it's okay if that's the outlet of some people. Like, if they want to take out their aggression on a video game, then we don't ever talk about how that's probably way more healthy than like beating somebody up.
All the amazing graphics and engines and whatever people put into these video games, feel like you could create a better objective with the game, you know? Maybe you are the police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop criminals.
Sorry?
So actually, when GTA 1 was originally being developed, it was going to be a cops and robbers game that was played on both perspectives. You could play both the cop and the robber, and they actually found that the cop side was so boring that it was killing the game. Grand Theft Auto tried that. They literally tried to make the game from the police perspective, and it was so utterly boring that it almost actually killed the game. And what saved the game was actually a glitch that made the police way more aggressive towards the robber that eventually led to the snowball of turning into Grand Theft Auto. Like, if it wasn't for a glitch in Grand Theft Auto 1's development that made the police more aggressive toward the robber, the whole project probably would have been scrapped. The exposure that we have to graphic media today isn't secular to just like Grand Theft Auto 6 or video games or M-rated mature video games or even movies, TV shows, comics, books, any of that. It's really just coming down to like your mental health, to be completely honest with you guys. You just need to keep it together, you know, talk to people, have someone to talk to. All right. I mean, have good parenting, have good mentors, gravitate toward the right people. And just remember that this is a video game. It's a video game. That's all. Just pixels, guys. They're just pixels. Have a good day.